So I'm still in this area. This is just behind the visitor center, just to show you some of the plants. These are all native Wisconsin plants, I believe. They don't have signs on them in terms of what species, but I see black-eyed Susan, there's milkweeds, the Asclepias species. There's just a lot of things here. Okay, here's says Prairie Overlook. And wow, here's a quote from Aldo Leopold. The oldest task in human history is to live on a piece of land without spoiling it. And I'll have to admit, the reason I'm here today is Aldo Leopold. He has had a lot to do with getting this started here, I guess back in the 1930s at the University of Wisconsin. And after I leave here, I'm headed up to the Leopold Center. So this is my Leopold trek here today. Just looking at the interpretive sign, it says 20% of Wisconsin, which would be 2.2 million acres, was once covered by prairie. And obviously most of that has been lost, a good bit of it. But this is just a beautiful area. We're going to kind of continue on the trail. I'm going to be honest with you, the mosquitoes are really eating me up out here. They found me, and man, they're after me here. So walking through a lot of tall oak trees. And we're going to go, well, just a wonderful place. Yeah, so I'm coming up here is the new sign up here says Wisconsin Native Plant Garden. Yeah. Visitor Center is not quite open yet. Looks like a little gathering place or an amphitheater over there. We do a lot of education and outreach. I saw in the schedule there's restoration work parties. Man, that's really cool. Let's go check this little amphitheater out over here. So they've got, I believe they've got the plants here kind of arranged into different plant communities. They're here, they're talking about a cedar birch glade. They've talked about a fen at the end out front. So these are not just random associations of these different species of plants. They're actually kind of in the type of community that they would assemble into. Let's go down here. Coming up on the sign, this says Long Nectar Gardens. This is a horticultural garden. We're just going to walk in here, and mosquitoes are keeping me moving here. I'm going to be totally eaten up by the end of the day. But oh, this is just beautiful in here. Wow, let's take a look at this. Just you could spend a whole day just in this one little spot right here, I think. There's the azalea collection, it says over here on the left. And let's walk on down a little ways. Lots of benches. So there's a lot of what I would call aesthetic appeal and sensitivity and beauty in here, right? It's one of the things that plants can offer us. And this is one of the ways that we can be connected back to the natural world and God's creation, right? And that's an important part of what we do in restoration and restoration ecology. I'm going to start saying ecological restoration. We have to have people connected to the natural world. They have to be able to appreciate it. And maybe to, if you can't appreciate something or love something, you're not going to be motivated to protect it, right? So, okay, so this is shrub garden, lilacs and flowering crab apples, tree display area, southern Wisconsin maple forest restoration. Okay, we're going to brave mosquitoes and we're going to go a little ways further. The grass is wet. There's a nice heavy dew this morning, which is really, really beautiful time out here. My feet are getting a little wet, my sneakers here. It's okay. Look at this nice open area here, opening up into kind of a savanna. So this says the Rugosa Rose Collection here. A little bit of roses in flower over there. Oh, just absolutely gorgeous. And I love the interpretive signs. This is regal elm, almost regal. And so this is of a cultivated origin. Let's kind of go into the tree display area here. What a beautiful asset for the city of Madison and the surrounding area to have something like this. It makes me really jealous. We don't have this down in Texas. We do have some things, but not anything like this. Okay, this is it says Denata charm elm, Ulmus Morton red tip. Again, these are cultivated, okay, cultivated origin, so they're not true biological, ecological species in the, I guess, the natural sense. So this one is the same thing. So these are different kinds of elms that have been kind of cultivated and I guess selected for possibly some different characteristics. Let's walk over to this one last tree over here. Okay, this is another elm. These are all elms. Prospector elm. This is another one. Ulmus davidiana variety japonica. Wow, cool. Okay, I'm going to retreat from the mosquitoes, and we'll pick up shortly.